Hello and welcome to Help! I Need Funding Fast. This is a video offered by Applied Intercultural Research, and we hope to offer some tips and tricks for folks who may need quick funding solutions. This is the fifth in a six-part series. Previous videos include Introduction to Graduate Funding, which is a really broad overview, and then we dig into resources through the University of Arizona. The next video focused on sites and sources for academic funding. Our last video was on funding for projects, and as mentioned, this one is about quick funding. So just as a little bit of an introduction, thinking about fast funding sort of falls into two broad categories. So for research projects and summer projects, perhaps you have support through the academic year, but then don't have any support during the summer, using the summer as an opportunity to do some of your preliminary research is a really great way to bring in some funding. And then there are also the unexpected expenses, emergency expenses, cost of living type needs. And so we're going to focus on those two categories. Fast funding for projects and research. One quick way to put together some funding is through programs and partnerships. So whether that's on campus through centers, museums, Centennial Hall, the Confluence Center, any of those kinds of places on campus always have programming needs, and they're always looking for folks to bring in. And then there are also community partners. So perhaps you're working with the Museum of Contemporary Art or the Desert Museum or somebody else in town, or not even necessarily in Tucson, but other partners who can support your work. So thinking about the interdisciplinary part of your research, it's arts plus medicine, arts plus the environment, whatever those examples are for you, that intersection is likely going to be a rich place for resources. GPSC offers grants for a variety of needs, including projects, and those are on a pretty quick turnaround, especially compared to other grant opportunities that are out there. There's more information about that available in the video on University of Arizona resources. And of course, you can always go to their website. AIAR sometimes offers summer funding. And so you want to talk to the program director about that to understand what opportunities may be available and application timelines. The GIDPs offer the Carter Travel Grant. So if you're presenting at a conference, for example, that's a really great opportunity that's only available to GIDPs. And so I'd encourage you to consider applying for that. And then one of the best resources is just talking to your classmates and faculty members. Hey, I have this kind of project I'm interested in doing. Do you have any suggestions? Or, hey, how did you fund your project last year? Those kinds of conversations are one of the best resources to think about other options. And then in terms of emergency needs, there are several different types of supports available on campus. So the bursar's office offers temporary loans at a really low interest rate. I had an appeal for my cost of attendance that delayed the disbursement of my financial aid award, even though it had already been approved. And so the bursar's office loaned me, I think it was like $1,000 for maybe the $20 fee or something like that. And so just know that the bursar's office is one option for emergency short-term funding. The Dean of Students has access to the Richard H. Tyler Student Emergency Fund. The Graduate and Professional Student Council offers the Basic Needs Micro Grant, which is just $200, and it's on a first come, first served basis. If you just need a new pair of eyeglasses or a new tire or, those emergent one-time expenses are really quite easy to secure funding for through the Basic Needs Micro Grant. The Graduate College has an emergency financial hardship fund, so it's important to know that that's available. And then finally, the Office of Financial Aid Scholarships, OFSA, offers what they call a general aid appeal. So if you've been approved for financial aid and something has changed about your circumstances that you believe would warrant a revision in your financial aid, There's a process for doing that. And so we just wanted to make sure that if you're in a situation where you need money fast, you know that there are some resources out there for different types of needs. The next video in this series will focus on grant writing tips, and we thank you for your attention and encourage you to reach out if you need anything at all. Thanks so much.